Strategy games are one of the most popular genres for free games on Steam or even mobile games. So today I decided to dive on in and find some of the best new free games on Steam in the category of strategy. So let's take a look at what you can start playing today that no one has seen before. We are starting out the list today with Mega Loot Prelude. This has mostly positive reviews and just released on Steam at the point of recording this video. This is a strategy RPG style game that's a 2D single player experience. It's something that's going to bring you back in time to when gaming was a little bit more simple and a bit more difficult as well. Inside of this game, you're gonna need to take down enemies that you encounter utilizing the gear and equipment that you unlock on your journey. A very fun and addicting experience as well that's gonna allow you to manage your equipment properly. What you worried about, bro? Everyone knows that you play Raid Shadow Legends. You know why? Because they all play Raid Shadow Legends too. So stop being so scared to admit it. I have to thank them for sponsoring today's video, and I need to let you guys know, if you're one of the few that have never tried Raid Shadow Legends, first of all, you're crazy. Second, use my QR code or use my link in the description because the game is amazing. Using that link gets you a champion called Rector Drath. She's one of the best epic champions for healing and reviving. If you start the game with her, you have essentially the cheat code for success that'll dive you deeper into the game. Now, I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends now for about 6 months, and I started a new YouTube channel where I play it every single day, taking you guys on the journey with me so you could learn as I learn. It's actually a really great relationship we're building. And you know what no one says over there? No one questions why I'm playing the game, because everyone there already knows that the game is epic. It's so much fun. If you like collecting heroes, you like turn-based strategy battles, or gearing up and utilizing strategy, or even PvP inside of the arena is so much fun. Now, don't be the hater that's sitting there in the background saying, Echo, my man he sold for it. No, try the game, give it a week. If you don't like it after a week, please come back on my Raid video, on my Raid channel. I'll leave the link in the description. Come on back and say, look, bro, I tried it. It's not for me. But you can't say that unless you try it first. And if you tried it 4 years ago, the game is so much different now, with so much more progress that you can do for free inside of the game, and some great things that you could pick up from the shop that are insane value. So if I want to make this even more personal, I'm going to invite you to my clan. Here's the invite. Come on through. We got people coming in and out every single week, so there could possibly be a spot for you, if you're lucky enough. So you need to dive in, find your favorite champions inside of the game, and start playing using my QR code or my link in the description, and I'll see you guys over on my channel later today to check out the latest hot video. Now, getting back to the list, we have Sandwalker's Prologue. This is a roguelike turn-based strategy game, very new to Steam as well, having just launched on June 4th with very positive reviews. A turn-based strategy, party-based RPG game that's living inside of a fantasy world. A lot of really cool enemies that you're gonna encounter in here, and it has that turn-based strategy style like you just saw inside of Raid Shadow Legends, but a very different play style at that. This is a really fun game that does take you again back to that retro style of gaming with both the graphics and the gameplay type, but it's one that you could play absolutely for free utilizing Steam, and that you probably will enjoy if you're looking for some solid old school strategy. Next up, we have Guardians of the Sanctuary Early Birds. It's worth noting that this is only the prologue of the full game. This game supports 1 through 4 players, and you're going to be building your homelands in this town called Sanctuary, using resources to craft weapons and equipment to fend off underground insects. You're going to dig deeper to explore new worlds, destroy insect nests, and build new defenses to face greater threats. This is a strategy simulation adventure 2D style game, and it's one that you may enjoy, and enjoy enough to eventually dive deeper into the game. It has recently launched on Steam, and at least what we can see right now is a free-to-play experience. It offers both single player and online co-op. Next up, we have Castle of Alchemists Prologue. Inside of this tower defense action RPG style game that just launched on June 3rd here on Steam, absolutely for free, you're going to defend your castle in a fast-paced tower defense action hybrid game with some really great pixel art, old school fashion graphics. You're going to be playing as a enhanced warrior, setting traps, building towers, crafting powerful weapons, and defending what is important to you, which is, of course, your home. Can you defend your castle? Can you upgrade your equipment and really make sure that the defenses are set strong? I love tower defense games myself. This one looks like a blast. Now, I have another tower defense style game for you guys called Thunder Age. You're going to be living inside of a flooded future world, and things are built on a hexagon flooding island where electricity is harnessed during the raging thunderstorms. Essentially what you need to do in tower defense games is prevent anything from damaging what you're building, from keeping your home safe. This game is definitely making things different because of its hexagon board style gameplay, giving this both a board game feel as well as, of course, the tower defense feel, because that's what it is. It's a minimalist style game that is sometimes quite refreshing when you're looking for a nice strategy title to play that kind of feels like a board game but encompasses that tower defense. Vikings Rise Valhalla. Here, we're looking at a game that just launched on May 22nd of this year. It's a strategy RPG 4X game, and what we're looking at here is a war game. If you like Vikings Rise, this is a title that would probably interest you. The graphics are on point, and it's a really nice, enjoyable, combat-based strategy title. Siege and Summons is an online turn-based competitive card game set in the Three Kingdoms era. Players can use their soldier cards and their skill cards to build a deck of cards to challenge powerful players in the world of the TK. NPCs can also fight against other players and form teams to challenge dungeons. This game has very positive reviews, has launched on May 18th of 2024, and is a co-op experience, roguelike deck building style game with casual elements to it. Obviously, this one is themed to a very Japan-inspired game that obviously came from Japan and is now being made for us over here in the Northeast. Definitely a fun game if you like the whole card competitive style. Next up, we have Screenplay TCG. This is an early access trading card game with PvP RPG elements. It's an exciting digital collectible card game set in an imaginative movie-making universe. As you could tell right here, everything looks like it's right out of the Wild Wild West or some type of a horror film. Definitely a cool and different look that we're getting here. You could play and use characters and troops from different film genres to create their movies, using strategy and intuition to defeat their opponent directors. In fact, you can even win without attacking, which is actually quite interesting, a different vibe that we get from this one. If you're a big movie enthusiast, I could see you really liking this one, especially if you're into card-style PvP games. Sacred X Heaven's Wonderland. We're looking at an adventure action RPG strategy title where you're going to have MMO feels and you're going to embark on thrilling, free adventures in a world full of swords and magic. Another one very anime themed and actually quite beautiful in the graphic elements. Next up, we have a roguelike deck builder game that just dropped a few days ago for free on Steam. It's called Moon's Creed. Here, you're going to choose your hero. You're going to trust in your zodiac, gather your cards, and shape your destiny in a unique journey. I actually like how the card system is used here to control the troops that you have on the battlefield and actually have them perform actions with a card attack mechanic. It's a different look and a different feel from what we're used to seeing, and I welcome something like that, making the scene into something a little bit different than what we're used to. Card game, a little retro looking, looks pretty good. And I had to bring you guys Fallout Shelter. No, this one's not new. It's the oldest game on the list, dropping back in 2017, but it's got 68,000 very positive reviews. It's a free-to-play base building survival game that's a single-player experience. And being that I just finished watching Fallout, I had to kind of get this one on the list because I'm really into the whole Fallout scene as of late. Definitely a great game if you're looking for something that's a bit more old school because it's been around for a while, but definitely has a great positive. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to download Raid Shadow Legends utilizing my QR code that you see on the screen right now or the link in the description. I'll see you back here with another top 10 list tomorrow.